Good morning. My name is GVRAO, working as Assistant Professor of Mathematics in Nalana Engineering College. And today I am going to discuss about a multivariable calculus. Multivariable calculus. What is multivariable function? Before going to that, what is multivariable function? A function having two or more than two variables is called a multivariable function. A function having two or more than two variables is called a multivariable function. In lower classes we are very familiar in finding the limit of a function, continuity and differentiability of a function of single variable. Single variable. A function having only one variable, that is called a single variable function. Whatever the function is either trigonometric function or exponential function or logarithmic function or polynomial function. Whatever the function has only one variable, that is called a single variable function. A function having two or more than two variables is called a multivariable function. What is the limit of a function, what is continuity, and what is differentiability? These three already we discussed in lower classes like intermediate. Now we are going to discuss about functions of two variables. Functions of two variables. A function having two or more than two variables is called the functions of several variables or multivariable function. In this, first I'll explain what is the limit of a function of single variable. Then we'll go for the what is the limit of a function of a single variable and what is continuity and what is the differentiability. After that, we'll go to the multivariable function. Just recall all the limit, continuity and differentiability of single variable. What is the limit? Just limit of a function. What is the limit of a function? Let f of x be a function. It has only one variable. Let f of x be a function. Let f of x be a function. The f of x is said to the limit of a function is tending to L at the point, suppose limit x is tending to a, f of x is equal to L. This is the general notation we are writing. Limit of a function of a single variable at the point a. Let f of x be a function. Find the limit of a function at the point x is equal to a. Limit x is tending to a, f of x is equal to a. When x is tending to a, f of x is tending to the value, that value is called the limit of a function. It is denoted by L. Find the limit of a function f of x at the point x is equal to a. This can be written in the general form as limit x is tending to a, f of x is equal to L. When x is approaches to a, f of x is approaches to L. L is said to be limit. I'll explain one problem. Example, find the limit of a function, limit x tends to 2, x square minus 4 by x minus 2. Find this is a single variable function. It has only one variable, that is called a single variable function. Limit x tends to 2, x square minus 4 by x minus 2. If you substitute x is equal to 2, x is equal to 2, 2 square is 4, 4 minus 4 by 2 minus 2, 0. 0 by 0 form. We will apply the L Hospital rule. Already we know that L Hospital rule. Find the derivative. Find the derivative. X square derivative is 2x. Or we can apply the formula also. If the formula is applicable, we can apply the formula. I am applying the formula x plus 2 into x minus 2 by x minus 2. Here x minus 2 get cancelled. A plus b into a minus b. A square minus b square. We get a limit x tends to 2, x plus 2. X is tending to 2. X is equal to 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. This is the limit of a function. How to find the limit of a function for single variable? Limit x is tending to 2, x square minus 4 by x minus 2 is tending to, that value is 4. Next, what is continuity? What is continuity of a function of single variable? Continuity. Let f of x be a function let f of x be a function. Any function is said to be continuous, at x is equal to a if the condition is left hand limit or limit extends to a minus f of x is equal to limit extends to a plus f of x is equal to f of a. Left hand limit is equal to right hand limit and it is equal to the functional value. That function is said to be continuous at the point x is equal to a. This is about continuity. Next, what is the differentiability? Differentiability is differentiability is limit h is tending to 0, h is very small value, f of x plus h minus f of x by h exists. This is denoted by f dash of x, or at the point we can define. This is the differentiability general notation. Limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by h, or the differentiability at the point is limit x is tending to a, f of x minus f of a by x minus a. Here the given function f of x is said to be differentiability or not. We can check the right hand derivative and left hand derivative. Both are equal and it is equal to the functional value, that is f dash of a. Then the function is said to be differentiable at the point x is equal to a. Limit extends to a plus f of x minus f of a by x minus a is equal to limit extends to a plus f of x minus f of a by x minus a. Both are equal. This is both are equal, then the function f of x is said to be differentiable at the point x is equal to a. All these are we completed in lower classes. What is the limit of a function and what is continuity and what is the differentiability at the point x is equal to a, and what is the differentiability at the point x is equal to a, that is right hand limit. This is first suppose limit extends to a plus limit extends to a plus f of x minus f of a by x minus a is equal to limit extends to a minus f of x minus f of a by x minus a is equal to f dash of a. These three values are equal, then the function is said to be differentiable function, differentiability at x is equal to a. This is about the single variable function, what is the limit and what is continuity and what is the differentiability. Now we are going to discuss about the multivariable function, what is the limit of a multivariable function and what is continuity. After that we will go for the multivariable function differentiation. First I will explain what is the limit of a function of two variables. 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 What is the limit of a function of two variables? Before going to that, I will explain what is multivariable function. First suppose we need to first suppose I want to find the area of the rectangle. I need minimum two quantities, that is the length and breadth. First suppose I want to find the volume of the rectangular parallelepiped. I need minimum three quantities, length, breadth and height. Here a function having two or more than two variables is called the multivariable function. A function having two or more than two variables is called the multivariable function. Next, what is the limit of a function of two variables? Let f of x comma y be a function let f of x comma y be a function is said to be limit of a function let f of x comma y be a function is said to be limit of just let's explain this. Let f of x comma y be a function. To find the limit of f of x comma y at the point a comma b. At the point a comma b, we can generally written as limit in general notation. Limit x tends to a, y tends to b, f of x comma y is equal to limit is equal to L. Limit x tends to a, y tends to b, f of x comma y is equal to L. L is said to be limit of a function of L is said to be limit of a function, or it is also denoted by f of a comma b. Limit of a function at the point a comma b. Next, what is continuity? What is continuity of a function of two variables? Limit a function f of x comma y is said to be limit of a function continue at the point a comma b if limit x tends to a, y tends to b, f of x comma y is equal to limit y tends to b, x tends to a, f of x comma y, and it is equal to the functional value f of a comma b. If these three values are equal, then that function is said to be continuous function at the point a comma b. Limit x tends to a, y tends to b, f of x comma y is equal to limit y tends to b, x tends to a, f of x comma y is equal to f of a comma b. Then f of x comma y is said to be continuous at the point a comma b. Next, I'll explain one problem, one example. Find limit x tends to 1, y tends to 2, 2x square y by x square plus y square plus 1. X square plus y square plus 1. Or find the limit of a function, and also check the continuity. And also check the continuity. Solution: let f of x comma y is equal to 2x square y by x square plus y square plus 1. The point a comma b is 1 comma 2. Find the limit of a function at the point a comma b is equal to 1 comma 2. Limit x tends to 1, y tends to 2, 2x square y by x square plus y square plus 1 is equal to limit x tends to 1, limit y tends to 2, 2x square y by x square plus y square plus 1, that is equal to limit x tends to 1. First substitute the y limits. Here y is equal to 2, 2s are 4, 4x square by x square plus y square plus 1, that is equal to limit, substitute the x limits. X is tending to 1, 1 square is 1, 4 by, here y value is 2, 2 square is what? 4, x value 1, 1 plus 4 plus 1, that is equal to 4 by 6 equal to 2 by 3. This is the limit of a function at the point 1 comma 2, and also check the continuity at the point 1 comma 2. How to check the continuity? Similarly, we can find the limit y tends to 2, x tends to 1, 2x square y by x square plus y square plus 1 is equal to limit y tends to 2. First apply the x limits. Limit x tends to 1, 2x square y by x square plus y square plus 1, that is equal to limit y tends to 2, x value 1, that is 2y by 1 plus y square plus 1. Now substitute the y value. Y limits 2 2s are 4, 4 by 1 plus 4 plus 1, that is equal to 4 by 6 is equal to 2 by 3. And what is the functional value? The functional value is f of 1 comma 2 is equal to f of 1 comma 2 is equal to substitute 2 1 square into 2 by 1 plus 2 square is 4 plus 1, that is equal again 4 by 6, again we get 2 by 3. All the three values are equal. Limit x tends to 1, y tends to 2, f of x comma y is equal to limit y tends to 2, x tends to 1, f of x comma y, and it is equal to f of 1 comma 2. The three values are equal, therefore the function f of x comma y is said to be continuous function at the point 1 comma 2. If at least one value, these three values are not equal, at least one condition fails in this. These three values are equal, that is said to be continuous. If three values are not equal, at least one value not equal also, the function is said to be discontinuous function. Let's play one more example about the discontinuity. Check the continuity of f of x comma y is equal to x minus y by 2x plus y. X minus y by 2x plus y at 0 comma 0. Check the continuity at the point 0 comma 0. Solution. Here the point a comma b is equal to, what is the point a comma b? 0 comma 0. Here limit x is tending to 0, y is tending to 0, x minus y by 2x plus y is equal to limit x is tending to 0. First apply the y limits. Limit y is tending to 0, x minus y by 2x plus y, that is equal to limit x is tending to 0. Substitute the y limits. Y value is 0, x by 2x plus y. Y value is 0, we get 2x. The 2 get cancelled, we get 1 by 2. Next, limit y tends to 0, x tends to 0, x minus y by 2x plus y is equal to limit y tends to 0, limit x tends to 0, x minus y by 2x plus y, that is equal to limit y tends to 0. Substitute x value, we get x value is 0, we get minus y by y. Y by get cancelled, the answer is minus 1. Here both the values, and what is the functional value? F of 0 comma 0 equal to, substitute in this functional value, 0 minus 0, 0, 0 by 0, total 0. Therefore the three values are different values, the three values are not equal. Limit x is tending to 0, y is tending to 0, f of x comma y is not equal to limit y tends to 0, x tends to 0, f of x comma y, and it is not equal to the functional value 0 comma 0. Therefore the function f of x comma y is said to be discontinuous function at the point 0 comma 0. This is about the multivariable calculus. What is the limit of a function, what is continuity of a function, and what is differentiability of a function of single variable. After that, what is multivariable function, and what is limit of a function of two variables, and how to find the continuity of a function of two variables, and how to check the continuity of a function of two variables. This is about multivariable calculus, how to find the limit and how to find the continuity.